Welcome back to Pages and Pixels, my cozy corner for books, games, and other hobbies I enjoy. On today's episode, I finally tried Tamagotchi Adventure Kingdom, and I ended up with one full session of gameplay, so let's get into it. Now, I've only done a couple of missions within the game, and it really gave me the full vibe, and I just wanted to share it with you as well. So in this video, I'm going to show you what you actually do in this game, how cozy it feels, and whether I think it's worth your time. Now let's start with what you actually do in Tamagotchi Adventure Kingdom. In these early missions, you're mostly walking around the starting area, talking to different Tamagotchi characters, and running little errands for them. A typical quest looks like this. You talk to someone, they ask for help, you head to the spot on the map, pick something up, or interact with something and bring it back to that particular character. There's a lot of gentle wandering, collecting items, and unlocking short bits of dialogue as you go. Even from just a couple of missions, you can tell the focus is more on helping characters and exploring the world than on challenge or pressure, and that's my favorite thing about this game. Now, the overall feeling of playing this is very cozy and cartoony. The colors are bright and cute without being too loud, the character designs are adorable, and the music is soft enough that it kind of just fades in the background in a very relaxing way. For me, this feels like a perfect end of day game. I can see myself doing a quest or two in bed or just playing it while I listen to an audiobook or podcast. It doesn't demand your full attention every single second, and you know how some games can be that way, which I really appreciate this game because life is pretty busy and sometimes I just want something that's gentle. Now, there are a few things that I really liked right away. First, it's very easy to understand. You don't need any Tamagotchi history to get started. The tutorial and early missions are very straightforward. Second would be the quests are short and digestible. You can log in, do one or two little tasks, log out without feeling like you're leaving something intense unfinished. Third, the world feels very friendly and safe. The characters are sweet, the dialogue is light, and there's lots of cute animations and little details that give it that comfort game feeling. And on top of all that, it works really well on my iPad. The touch controls feel natural, although I do use a controller, but it works overall for slowly walking around, tapping on things, and talking to characters, which is exactly what you would want from a cozy mobile game. Now, there are also a few downsides, especially if your attention or time is extremely limited like mine. The walking can feel a little slow, and sometimes you're just going back and forth between characters to just finish the simple task or errands. If you like your games to be more challenging or fast-paced, these early missions might feel a bit repetitive or a bit too gentle. And because I've only done a couple quests, I haven't seen a ton of variety yet, so it's hard to tell from this first session how much the gameplay will open up later. So based on this one longer session, do I think Tamagotchi Adventure Kingdom is worth your time? I think it is. If you love low stress, cozy games and you want something cute you can play in short bursts on your iPad, it's especially good if you like to game while listening to audio, whether that's music, a podcast, or even an audiobook, because you can kind of zone out and still enjoy walking around and helping characters. If you're newer to games or you don't enjoy combat and high stake fail states, this feels like a really gentle, welcoming option. Now, on the other hand, if you need strong challenges, complex mechanics, or a lot of variety right away to stay interested, this probably won't be the best of your time based just on these early missions I've played. For me personally, right now, I'd give Tamagotchi Adventure Kingdom a cozy rating of 4 out of 5 based on my first night playing. It's not trying to be huge or a deep game, but as a little comfort world to pop into on my iPad, I do think it's worth at least some of my time. So with that being said, that was my first impression of Tamagotchi Adventure Kingdom and whether I think it's worth your time right now. If you've played further than I have, let me know in the comments if it stays this cozy or if it changes a lot later on. And if you have other cozy iPad or Apple Arcade games you think I should try next, definitely drop your recommendations below. If you like videos about cozy games and what I'm reading while I play, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next Pages and Pixels episode. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next one.